Hello, this is Aaron Wall, and this is a free internet marketing video focused on why if I was starting internet marketing from scratch and working on my first site, I would start by creating a blog. And I think there's 7 core tenets that really make a blog stand out from a lot of other websites. 1, they're easy to set up and update. 2, they have many feedback mechanisms. 3, it's easy to track how ideas spread. 4, it's easy to join the conversation. 5, there's many different ways for ideas to spread. 6, blogs have many signs of social proof and value. And number 7 is when people read a blog, it doesn't feel like they're reading an ad. So I'll go through each of those 7 and put more background behind them. So for being easy to set up and maintain, not only are they some of the leading blog platforms like WordPress have large developer communities behind them, but many of them also have many free designs you can use. And the nice thing is, if you ever want to change your design, it's just updating that one template set, and you don't have to keep updating each page. It's just you just click publish, and when you update your design, it updates all the different things. And there's plugins that you can use site-wide as well, and a lot of people do this programming for free, and you get to tap all that open source value for free. So the second important aspect was that there's many feedback mechanisms, and a lot of people who do well, don't know why they do well or when they did well or what caused them to succeed. And it's easy to get frustrated if you feel like you're starting a new site and you're all out on your own and nothing's happening. But with blogs, you can get comments on them, you can get trackbacks, people can link to you, you can get RSS subscribers, and all these different forms of feedback will let you know whether or not people like what you're doing. So in an extension of that is that it's easy to track how ideas spread on the web, especially on blogs. And you could subscribe to top blogs or subscribe to RSS feeds from news sites. And you can learn what angles and biases certain publishers like and cater stories towards them. And, keep launching ideas and track how they spread. And I'll go through a few examples of how you can do that sort of stuff. So blogs have feeds. Right here's the feed page on SEO Book. And what you do is, this video is a good example of how feeds work, explains it really well. But it basically allows people to subscribe, and you'll see here that there'll be like an XML web page come up here, and this will show you, the latest post from the blog. Well, the idea that people can subscribe to what you're doing allows them to subscribe to things that they feel are relevant to them, and a lot of people who subscribe to feeds are also people who publish feeds that have other subscribers. So if you have a good story that spreads, it can spread really quickly. So in part of that spreading is just kind of, the web's like one big conversation where a lot of bloggers, talk about topics, and you blog about something, and then someone else talks about you, and then you go and comment on their story. And with comments, trackbacks, and the ability to blog about what other people are posting, you really can kind of join the community and communicate clearly with people, and kind of come up with some community marketing ideas to where you can quickly integrate yourself in a community much faster than if you had to try to buy ads or just launch stuff and yell at people. The interactive nature of blogs, they make people learn to trust you over time incrementally, and then eventually after people subscribe, you have a lot of people helping spread your message. And that's the next big point, is that there's many ways for messages to spread. People who subscribe to you may also write blogs covering similar topics and have lots of subscribers themselves. So if you can get people to subscribe to you and they like what you're saying, then it has a cascading effect when you publish something that's really good. And the ability for blogs to be focused on any specific niche allows people to subscribe where their passions overlap with yours. So when you get subscribers, these are people who trust you, who are interested in the same topics you are. And some of them might have, a different angle than you, but a lot of people tend to subscribe or listen to communication messages that match their own biases and worldviews. So the nice thing there, too, is when messages spread fast, there's a lot of bubble-up coverage. Like there's sites like TechMeme, and I'll go there real quick. And TechMeme shows how ideas spread through tech weblogs. There's also similar ideas out there for political blogs and some other stuff. And so the Yahoo story is popular right now, as you can see here. And from there, another nice thing of how all those ideas are spreading is that there's people who keep track of some of those sorts of things. So you can look at, the comment counts on your site, and people can get an example of why other people trust you, or if other people trust you, they can see that by looking at the number of comments you have. Some sites have feed readers that allow people to subscribe to stuff, and some of those feed readers show counts. Like, for example, here's one of my feeds on SEO Book that has 8,000 subscribers. Here's another one with another 1,000. And these are just on Google, so these numbers are kind of low. But if 9,000 people or 10,000 people are subscribing to everything you say, that's a lot of people who can help spread your messages once you launch something good. And some of the feed readers, like Google Reader, also recommend related feeds based on people who subscribe to feeds similar to the feeds that you read. So in a sense, just by publishing a blog, you got all these different outlets where you can be seen and get additional exposure. And the nice thing is when other people blog about you and mention you on their site, the people who subscribe to their site trust them a lot. So when other people talk about you, it's better than when you talk about yourself. And the same is conversely true. If you're linking out to other sites that are really good and people notice that, some of those sites will be able to sell more, influence more, get more subscribers, and some of them will thank you back by mentioning you as well. And the last important thing to look at is that the web keeps getting more commercial, and links keep getting harder to get if you have like a static, boring website that has no interactive elements to it. And I mean, almost every day I get spammed asking for someone to buy links from me, or link swap, or something like that. And the thing is, more and more people are getting that more and more often. So in a network, full of marketing pollution and push marketing, the pull effect of blogs really helps you excel with them. So hope you found this useful, and I'll make more videos soon. Thanks.